Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, two teammates, one McLaren garage, and right now they're battling it out like never before for the 2025 championship. Most fans believe Norris would lead the team to glory this year. He's the veteran, the one with experience, and the guy everyone expected to dominate. But here's the twist: Piastri has flipped the script. From rookie to genuine title contender in just 2 seasons, he's shaken up the whole team dynamic. So what's really going on between these two? In this video, we'll break down their results, stats, strengths, weaknesses, and what lies ahead on the calendar. After 12 races, just a few points separate them, and the tension inside McLaren is reaching a boiling point. Let's start by understanding just how tight this battle is. Right now, only 8 points separate Norris and Piastri in the championship standings. That's a razor-thin margin considering the ups and downs of a full season. The season started rough for Piastri. In the opening race, he made a costly mistake and only managed to grab 2 points. Meanwhile, Norris looked solid, reinforcing expectations he'd be the team leader. But then, things shifted dramatically. Piastri found his rhythm and started winning races, even qualifying ahead of Norris on multiple occasions. The spotlight began to turn, with some calling Oscar McLaren's new number 1. However, Norris didn't back down. In the last 2 races, he bounced back strongly, winning both and proving he's still very much in the title fight. Now after 12 races, it's neck and neck. The championship isn't just about who's faster on track, it's about consistency, mental strength, and who can handle the pressure best. To really understand who's pulling ahead, we need to take a closer look at the numbers, and they tell an interesting story. In qualifying, Oscar Piastri holds a clear edge. He has outqualified Norris 7 times to 5, and his average qualifying position is an impressive 2.1, compared to Norris' 3.5. That gap isn't small. It shows how consistent Piastri has been on Saturdays, rarely making costly mistakes and often placing himself in strong positions for Sunday. When it comes to race finishes, the story shifts slightly. Piastri's average race finish is 2.6, closely matching his qualifying, a clear reflection of his consistency and clean execution. Norris, meanwhile, averages 3.3, but that number is misleading. One major DNF has dragged his average down, and in most races he tends to move forward from his starting position. His ability to recover, manage tires, and deliver strong race pace has been a consistent strength, often allowing him to finish near or even ahead of Piastri when things go smoothly. So what does this tell us? Piastri is more consistent across the weekend. He starts well, finishes well, and rarely drops the ball. Norris tends to recover well and finish strong, but occasionally has setbacks that drag his averages down. But numbers only tell part of the story. To truly understand each driver's edge, we need to break down the strengths and weaknesses behind those stats. So why might Lando still be the one to watch? Let's break down his pros first. Norris debuted in 2019 and is now in his 6th season. This experience has given him a strong connection with McLaren's engineers and a deep understanding of the car. He excels in mixed or wet conditions. Tire management is one of his standout skills, allowing him to keep the car balanced over long stints. When he's in clean air and leading, Norris is fast and composed, able to control races with a calm precision. That said, he's not without weaknesses. While Norris has delivered moments of brilliance, a recurring pattern has emerged. Under pressure, he's had lapses, moments where crucial points slip through his fingers. His mental resilience has occasionally been questioned, particularly after emotional post-race reactions that suggest the weight of expectations is still a burden. Inconsistency has also been a problem, especially last season. He lost valuable points through avoidable mistakes and misjudgments. At times, Norris appears hesitant during overtakes or uncertain in high-pressure strategy calls. But there's good news. This year, he's grown. His emotional outbursts have reduced, and he's much calmer under pressure in 2025. That evolution could be the key to unlocking his full potential. Now let's look at Oscar Piastri. Some call him the calm assassin. Why? Because he's almost never emotional. He stays cool and composed even when the stakes are highest. Piastri has exceeded expectations. Most expected Norris to dominate this year, but Oscar is proving to be smart, clean racer with excellent positioning and race IQ. He's improved rapidly, especially in tire management and race strategy, which were areas he struggled with in his rookie year. Despite his aggression on track, Piastri is clean in battles. He's not afraid to race Norris hard, but doesn't make unnecessary risks.
As the McLarens are side by side, and Oscar Piastri's going all the way around the outside with a bold and brilliant move.
Yeah, and I think we've got a confirmation there that Piastri has zero interest in Lando Norris' World Championship.
Communication with his team is smooth, helping him make the best calls during races. However, experience is still a factor. With limited time in F1, Piastri doesn't have the same familiarity with the car as Norris, and he likely doesn't hold as much influence within McLaren yet either. There have also been signs of inconsistency over longer race stints. Occasions where his pace drops off slightly or he struggles to maintain tire performance across an entire run. Wet weather remains a bit of an unknown. While he's shown improvement, Piastri hasn't had as many standout performances in rainy conditions compared to Norris, who's already proven himself multiple times when the tracks get slippery. Now let's talk about the question that's quietly been building in the background. Is McLaren starting to lean toward one driver? Historically, Norris has been the face of the team. He's been with McLaren longer and has been their leading driver through the team's rise in performance. Piastri hasn't always received the same attention when it comes to upgrades or first picks on new parts. However, that's beginning to change as he proves his worth on track. Now, McLaren insists they treat both drivers equally, and so far, that seems true. But if one driver pulls clearly ahead, the team may have to pick a number one, and that decision could split the team. Fans and media have already started speculating about potential favoritism, because that's a crucial tension point that could shape the rest of the season. Looking ahead, the upcoming races could decide the championship. Each driver has tracks where they shine and others where they struggle. For Piastri, his best tracks coming up are Baku and the Hungaroring. Baku is a fast street circuit with long straights and tricky corners. Piastri has done well here before, including winning, and he was strong on this track even in junior formulas. The Hungaroring, with its tight and technical layout, rewards precision and rhythm, both strengths of Piastri's driving style. His worst upcoming track is Austin in the USA. This circuit mixes high-speed sections with heavy braking zones, and Piastri has struggled to find his rhythm there in past races. For Norris, the standout track ahead is Singapore. He won here in 2024 and is very strong in low-speed, high-tire wear street conditions like Marina Bay. His worst track of the season might be Jeddah, with narrow walls and a high-speed street layout exposing his inconsistency under pressure. The good news? That race is already behind him, which might actually be a relief. When it comes to wet weather, Norris holds the advantage with several strong performances in the rain. Piastri is still improving, but has yet to fully prove himself in tricky wet conditions. Looking ahead, both weather and mental pressure could play huge roles in deciding the championship. Psychologically, Norris is carrying the heavy weight of expectation, while Piastri, fueled by momentum and a calm mindset, appears mentally fresher as the title fight intensifies. So after we've gone through all the factors, who's the favorite? It's definitely a close call. Both Piastri and Norris bring strong qualities to the table, but in my opinion, Piastri currently holds a slight edge. His consistent form, calmness, adaptability, and clean overtakes give him a slight advantage. However, if Norris keeps his mindset sharp and continues to improve his ability to handle pressure, he absolutely has what it takes to win the championship. But no matter which side you're on, the future is still a big mystery.